Hi and welcome to 2-Minute Tips. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to hit shots off of a downhill lie. Okay, so we're going to work on hitting this downhill lie shot here. I want to keep it nice and simple. I think people tend to overthink this. So I've got a lie here. I'm about 140 yards from the hole. And I've got a pretty severe downslope sloping towards the hole. So how do we hit this shot properly? Number one, we know there's a lot more earth behind us, so it's a lot easier to chunk this shot. As a result, we do want to move the ball back in our stance. If I'm using a more lofted iron, let's say 7-iron, through pitch and wedge, go ahead and put it back of center. So I'm going to put the ball just back of center in my stance. Number two, I'm going to plant pretty much all of my weight on my front foot. Number three, I am going to change the tilt of my shoulders. I know people say match your shoulders to the slope. I think that's an oversimplification. In other words, on a flat surface, our shoulders are never perfectly level. There's always some tilt. So do we want to somewhat match our shoulders to the slope? Yes, but I don't need my shoulders to perfectly match the slope here. So I'm still going to have some tilt in relation to that slope. Number three, the biggest issue I tend to see here is that people try to help this ball into the air, right? They lean back and shift their weight back in an attempt to get this ball airborne. This ball is going to come out low. You just have to let that happen. So we're going to put the ball back in the stance, shift weight to the front foot, lean forward. So I'm going to drop my left shoulder down and I'm going to try to swing down the slope. I don't want to try to manufacture anything. And that's going to look like this. That is all over it. Yeah, I just hit that to maybe 5 feet. So again, I didn't do anything to try to help that ball into the air. Swung down the slope. That ball came out much lower than I'd usually expect with a pitch and wedge. So go ahead and allow that to happen. Fix your setup position, and from there, make your normal swing down the slope. Send momentum of your club down the slope. Never try to help the ball into the air. You'd be well on your way to hitting this shot really well every time.